if you buy this today, in like 2 weeks, it is worthless. Apple, Tim, do better. So today, Apple announced the next event. It's going to be September 7th. That is only 2 weeks away. Can you believe it? But I have to ask you a question. Are you excited about this event? Because honestly, I'm not. But that's not saying that Apple can't change my mind through the process, because there's a few things that they could do that could actually get me excited. Before we talk about that, let's go ahead and talk about the rumors that we've seen with the leaks and everything. According to Mac Rumors, we're gonna get 4 new iPhones this year, but that's pretty much standard. But they are changing some things up. The Mini, the wonderful, beautiful iPhone Mini is going away, and it's being replaced by a big hunkin' iPhone Max or Plus. I'm not sure what they're gonna call it yet. It's gone back and forth, but I'm just not happy. Like, I love this phone, and if there was a 14 mini, I'd buy it. So what else is changing other than the fact that they've killed the best phone they've ever made? Instead of a notch on the Pro models, you're gonna get this pill dot. So no more notch. Yay, I guess. Who cares, really? I don't really notice it anymore anyway. But you're gonna get this pill and dot. It's gonna look a little nicer, but why are they still doing a pill and dot? Face ID is really good, and so is the camera. The front camera on the iPhone is amazing. It's just kind of hard to do that through the glass. I'm sure Apple's gonna figure it out, but there are some companies already doing it, and especially with the camera, it just doesn't look good. It doesn't, like, it looks cloudy and just doesn't look right. So, and with how the amazing quality of that front-facing camera, and it's just gonna get better. It's gonna have more depth and everything to it. It looks like it's getting a little bit bigger as well, possibly. Apple's just not gonna cut corners and do something that they can't do right. So that's why we're still gonna have somewhat of holes in the iPhone screen, but it's all good. So they are getting rid of the notch, which is good. You might like that, but it's just for the Pro models. So what's the regular 14 model getting? Well, like I said, they're getting a bigger one. But what else? Well, so far from the rumors that I've read, they're gonna have pretty much the exact same chip as the 13 model. So if you already have the 13 iPhone, there's like no reason to upgrade to the 14 iPhone. I'm sure Apple's gonna work in something software side that only works on the 14 to try to get you over to it. One of the things that I can see them doing is getting that cinematic mode. Maybe we'll get it in 4K this year, and maybe a little bit of upgrades with the camera that people aren't really talking about yet. But for the most part, there's no reason. Now, if you want to get a larger size phone, then you may want to get the 14 Plus Max, whatever that size is. But if you are getting the phone, I hope you're happy. I do. I hope you're happy with it, because the Mini had to die for you to get that phone. And honestly, that makes me sad, because I really love the Mini phone. For all those that bought the Mini phone, I love you. I'm right there with you. I'm most likely keeping my 13 Mini this year, which I've never done. I've never kept an iPhone for more than a year. So, it just, it bites. I love the Mini. All right, back to the rumors. Okay, so the Pro model, not only is it getting the pill dot, but it's also getting better cameras. So we know this for sure based on all the rumors. We're going from a 12 megapixel camera all the way up to a 48 megapixel camera. Holy cow, that's insane. That's a massive jump. Now, you got to keep in mind that this is still like really small cameras, so it's not going to replace like a really good large video camera or a really good photography camera. It's going to be absolutely amazing, because Apple is so good at working with those little cameras. I can't wait to see what they do. And honestly, if you're going to upgrade, the Pro is really the only way to go, so you can get that camera. That camera is really the only reason to upgrade this year. Oh, so yeah, I mean, that's what Apple does. They improve the cameras because they know that's one of the main features that people want in their phones. So here's a couple more renders. This was from John Prosser. So he's kind of just showing more of how the camera itself is going to be a little bit larger and what it's going to look like under that pill and the dot. So you're going to have the cameras there and the Face ID sensor. So ProMotion. So ProMotion is another one of those things. It's already on the Pro right now. The 13 Pro has it. The 14 was supposed to get it, but as of the last rumor that I heard, the 14 is not going to get it. If that is true, once again, there's another reason not to get the 14, because it seems like it's just going to be the exact same as the 13. Always on display. Okay, so here's another thing. This is also supposedly just for the Pro models is this always on display, which I feel like we're past this. I don't feel like we really need always on. Like, I mean, I have my watch. That's what I use for everything. My phone, as soon as I pull it up, it just turns on. Like, I don't understand what this always on display is for. I guess maybe if you have it laying on your desk, you can see info, possibly. It looks like it's basically just like how the watch works. It just dims everything really down and it only updates probably once a minute or so. And that's it. Like, what's the point? Honestly, I feel like there's more iPhone mini people out there than somebody that actually wants the always on display. If I'm wrong, please comment down below, because maybe there's another use case that I'm not thinking about. So let me know down below. And there's also new colors. So it looks like we got some kind of graphite, some kind of gold, some kind of starlight white, a purple. And there's even talks about like titanium being used rather than the stainless steel. The other thing that's being talked about during these is that with inflation and with getting rid of the mini iPhone, that these phones are going to cost more. Don Prosser, I believe, even talked about they could be $100 more than what they normally are. So not only with the 14 are you not getting anything new, but if you want to buy it over the 13, and like I said, I'm sure Apple's going to do something to make something look new, but you're paying $100 more. Just, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. That's pretty much all the 14 rumors, but that's not the only thing that's definitely going to be announced in this video. It's also the Apple Watch. So what are we getting with the Apple Watch? Well, we're going to get 3 new models, I guess, basically. You're going to get the regular. You're going to get the, 40 and 42, I believe, size watches. The SE is going to get an upgrade, which is good because the SE is a cheaper watch. The Series 3 is going away. I don't even know if it's still in the store, but that thing was in the store for way longer than it should have been because the new watchOS 9 doesn't even support it. Like, Apple, I don't know if they've ever done anything like that before, but that just boils my blood more than anything else. The fact that they've sold this phone so long that they basically have kept it. I gotta look. Let's look. Come with me. Let's join me in this little quick. Let's look. Watch. Let's go on the watch. Yep, there it is. Still on their store. They still sell it. They still sell this, even though the next watchOS does not support it. So if you buy this today, in like 2 weeks, it is worthless. Apple, Tim, do better. I'm ticked. This makes me mad. That's junk. Okay, breathe, Brian. You got this. Okay, so with the watch, you're basically going to get hardly any upgrades once again. Like, supposedly the flat design model is not coming. It's not there. Maybe it can happen next year. Maybe not. Probably. Who knows? So what else is coming out? So, because that's 2 separate model-ish things. Well, there's also going to be an Apple Watch Pro. Now, this was rumored last year. It's as a rugged Apple Watch, but now it's a Pro Apple Watch. And apparently it's bigger screen, so bigger than the 45. The numbers, they used to be 38 and 42. Now I believe they're 40 and 45 or whatever. Who knows? They keep changing. So now the Pro models is actually going to be even larger than that. And it's supposed to be made out of a stronger titanium. That's all I've seen in the rumors so far. It doesn't excite me enough. There's not enough there to make me excited so far. But what could they do to get me at least excited over the Apple Watch? Because they could still integrate some new health tech into the watch. Maybe this Pro model has something a little bit more than a bigger screen and this titanium or something. I mean, they used to make like the edition models, and that's what the titanium has been in the past. So it looks like they're just transitioning that over to a Pro model and somehow making it more rugged with titanium. I will most likely be picking up the Pro model just to try it out because larger screen, awesome, I guess. They need to do more. Like, I want a new design. I don't care about it being circular. I was actually interested in this flat design. Like, I know a lot of you aren't, but for me, at least the flat design is different. Like, it's something different. Bigger is not different. A bigger screen doesn't change the way it really looks. So hopefully they got some cool software sides, and that's what's going to change everything. Everything with this event can be changed so easily if they focus on software, if there's something in the software that makes it worth buying. Let me know do you agree with me? Like, leave a comment down below and let me know. Also, I got a couple videos right here that you might like. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Excited, 2 weeks away. God bless.